All right, family. Black Power. Black Power is the truth hour with General Sarasun said he kick back, get your mind ready for some information that's guaranteed to be heavy. I'm excited and delighted to be accepting members to the Sarasun Seti YouTube page, a dynamic page. Y'all already know what it is. Black Power, Black Frequency. If you're feeling that frequency and energy, you should most definitely join. Link right down in the video's description. It's in the chat. Click it. And did I say General Seti? If I didn't say it, not only Sarah Soon Seti, but General Seti too. We got the memberships for both YouTube pages. Both is dynamic. Both already packed with classic material. Damn. Each one of them uniquely packed. Yeah, you might see me right now. I'm on both because I General Seti been in the garage. You know how you got that classic car and then be in the garage. Yeah, I'm pulling it out, getting it revved up, family. And so we just letting the family know we got General Seti back out there. Memberships is available. You should become a member. I'm gonna stack it up for you. I'm gonna start tomorrow. Get ready, you understand, to be a part of the winning team. God damn it, we going six back, three peat, 2 3 peats. That's all we do is win. So get on the team, family. Hit that link down there. Look at the membership, see one you like, and become a member today. That's right. Let me get this in here. Ring the alarm, kingseti.com. Wait a minute. What I'm talking about, King? It is King Seti. Kingseti.com, online marketplace, official General Sarasu Seti DVD lectures, t-shirts, tank tops, hoodies, African and Kemetic jewelry, holistic tonics and remedies, home decor, accessories for every room in the house. I got something for you, family. I know you're going to like and love. Get on over there. Check out the catalog. Get you something nice. Shop and save and shop. Pull the fire alarm, generalseti.com, Seti University. We talking about over 2,500 videos, 40 different subjects, all the subjects that you know and love from the general. You know it's fire, full metal clips in every subject. We talking about hundreds of videos in one subject alone, all of them fire, and no misfires at all of them hit the target, family. You feel what I'm saying? All of them hit the target. We want you to get them. Plus, we got the Grandmaster teachers handpicked by the general. There is no other website like it on the planet. You should become a member today. Everybody knows Seti popping on Patreon. The popping his page on Patreon by far. I don't care who it is. By far, we talking about live streams all the time. Already got 500 exclusive live streams up there. I know they trying to hunt, but they can't battle with the general. They just can't. I watch you, and I know you watching me, and I'm gonna send you a message. Keep doing your work as best you can. Just stay out my goddamn lane so you can eat. I want you to keep putting meals on the table. So I just don't come in my lane so you can continue to do that. All right. And so, yeah, get on over there to that Patreon because it ain't number 5. And as soon as you join, that very day, that very second that you join, you going to gain access to, man, tons of extraordinary, exclusive material, family. To all those that donated to the general, I thank you. I appreciate you. Those that want to donate, the link right there on the screen in the chat, in the video description, click it. Donate. I thank you and I appreciate you. Thank you again. And make sure you subscribe to all my YouTube channels, King Seti, General Seti, Sarasun Seti. Rock that notification bell. Get a video a thumbs up. Like it because you love it. Share with your family and friends. And comment. Just don't say nothing stupid because I will ban your ass. Here we go. The dark side of Christmas nobody want to talk about. Don't nobody want to talk about the Krampuses. Don't nobody want to talk about the Grylers. Nobody want to talk about the Frau Purchase. You see, I mean, wicked motherfuckers, man. And come before Santa Claus. Come before Santa Claus. You know what I'm saying? Now, you know, they Santa Claus is their little brother and shit. You know, they say Santa Claus is Krampus' little brother. And so they even in this, even in the mythologies, they show that Krampus is the older, that these Christmas demons and Christmas witches are actually older than the story of Santa Claus, family. And here it is in the dead of winter, in the dead of winter. And that's all right. That's all right. Yeah, I know you got goodness in your heart that don't change the season. It don't change the times. You see what I'm saying? It don't do that. And so we have to understand that there's a lot of wicked ass motherfuckers that still practicing the old ways. And so don't get wrapped up into all this new shit, and don't be aware that some of these motherfuckers is living in the old ways. And they believe in the growlers. They believe in the Krampuses. You see, they believe in the Frau Perchers and all these other demons like Baal Nickel and all the rest of these raggedy motherfuckers. You see, that come in the dead of winter. Do you understand that in the dead of winter, where everything is dead and the spirits is dead, you know, and in the harshness of winter, pound down on these cavemen, and they invented all these demons and shit because these were a personification of the times, in the Nordic regions. They're a manifestation of the time. Old man winter, they call him old man winter. He's a vicious motherfucker. They come in and take and kill, and you know what I'm saying. And so and it's crazy, that now Gryla is some old what they call it, a orgress. She's a org, but she's a female ogress. You see what I'm saying? And she lives up in the mountains in Iceland. And she come out every goddamn Christmas to eat the children. And it's crazy to me how, only in America, where you see Christmas today, this Christmas as you see it today is American. You see, it's American. If you go to prior times and you come, the children was in fear of these times because it was the Grylers, it was the Frau Percher, it was the Krampuses that was out there. They even had the Yule cat. You see, they call her the Yule cat. That's Gryler's cat. And the motherfucker, if you didn't have on new clothes during the holiday season, the goddamn cat would eat you. Goddamn, say so a poor motherfucker ain't got a chance. You know what I'm saying? So they say, most of the damn employers and shit during them time, they try to hand a motherfucker a sweater or something. Try to get a motherfucker a new sweater or something. Some new socks, get a motherfucker at least put some new socks. So the goddamn cat wouldn't eat. And then we talking about a giant cat. They call him the Yule cat. And that's Gryler's cat. And then goddamn, you ain't got no new goddamn clothes on. And that's why when you especially black people, we are always gonna have some clothes up under that goddamn tree. We had to, you know what I'm saying? Motherfucker gonna put some clothes up under that tree, but we don't know where that shit come from. We don't know where that shit come from. This is old, come out the old dish, it come out the old tradition. We are people of spirit, and we are people of celebration. We do that. We do that. But sometimes we can infuse spirit into some shit that just don't don't need to be in spirit infused. We just need to create our thing. And and separate from that, and create our own thing, and don't be, because we don't need to be bringing up these stories, we don't need to be bringing up these stories, but they're true, they're true. We can't hide the truth, we can't hide. Now Gryla is documented to have existed. Stories of Gryla go back to the damn 13th century. I mean, goddamn, Santa Claus was invented in damn near the late 1800s. You had other characters. Father Christmas was not like Santa Claus. He had some attributes of Santa Claus, but Christmas, as you know it today, that's American. And so that's when, the holiday really became focused on children, and it was focused on economy, that they moving, they wanted a major economy. And so they didn't want all that wicked, the overt wicked shit like Gryla. They can't move no money. They can't make no money with no shit like that. You had to keep that shit in Halloween or something, but to have it in the time where it's supposed to be the birth of Christ and shit and all this, and you got some Grylas and some damn Frau Purchase, the belly slitter. This bitch called the belly slitter. And this is wicketry, man. And they call now if you go on Tubi and you watch the one they call Mother Krampus, they call Frau Purchase Mother Krampus. And they say motherfucking, they say goddamn Krampus will take off running from Gryla. They say even Krampus would take off running from Gryla and shit, and shit. Krampus don't want none of Gryla or Frau Purchase. Shit, Krampus is like they little brother. They showed his ass how to do it. But yeah, you got Frau Purchase, and she come during the 12 days of Christmas, and goddamn it, if you see now when they talk about Santa Claus, and he say he knows when you sleep and he knows when you're awake, he knows if you've been bad or good. Now that's a carryover, because all Gryla, Frau Purchase, all of them, they had the one aspect that if you was good, that they would leave you like a little gold coin or a little silver coin. But if you had been bad, Gryla cook you. Gryla cook motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? She throw you in the pot. And Frau Purchase, she was the belly slitter. She'll cut your stomach open and eat your motherfucking intestines. I mean, goddamn. I mean, this is Christmas. This is Christmas. And see what I want people to understand what season they in. And I'm gonna tell you the reason why. Because that harsh ass winter is vicious. It's relentless. It spares no goddamn body. And so, to personify that, they would create these characters. A lot of time the babies in them Nordic regions, they couldn't survive them goddamn winters. The weak, the old, the weak. Even some of the grown men and women couldn't withstand that goddamn winter. And so, a lot of them demons and shit was a personification of the harshness of that goddamn them Nordic winters. And so, that's why they would take the children. They would have these, because a lot of children was dying during those times up in them Nordic regions. You see, that's what the fuck it was about. And so many aspects of that survived even into United States Christmas. They were still cleaning it up. You know, Santa Claus, he used to walk around. A lot of them, they walk around with the switch, whether it was Bell Nickel, whether it was Krampus, or any of them, they had that switch because they was whooping the kids. You see, that just show you they beating the kids and shit. And Santa, and early on, many depictions show Santa with that damn switch. He was whooping them kids too. So that just show you it wasn't all nice. You know what I'm saying? They didn't cleaned it up a lot, you know. And you know, and that most definitely was a carryover, you know, from them old times and shit. You know, and but you can't you know, we can't clean no shit up like that. You know, real talk. You know, and when we deal with Santa Claus and shit, you know, it's a lot of archetypes that are involved with Santa Claus. You know, I don't want people to be discouraged about showing love to their family. That ain't got nothing to do with that at all. So I separate that. You know what I'm saying? But a lot of the symbolisms, you know, we got to let that go. Because once the truth is exposed and now it's out, you know, and for a long time, I was damn near the only one and still the only one that it really get into the holidays like that, you know, to get into the holidays like that and expose a lot of this wicked shit. You know, Santa being Saturn. All them motherfuckers is archetypes of the Roman god Saturn. You know, Odin, the Nordic Viking god, he's a archetype of Saturn. Yahweh, the Catholic and Christian god Yahweh, he's an archetype of Saturn. You know, Father Time and shit, and you know, flying through the air on a chariot and all this shit. You know, the reindeers, and you know, which is clearly, you know, you only find reindeers in the north. You know, I'm far north. I'm talking about, you know, up in northern Canada and in Russia. That's the only place where you find reindeer. You know, and so we venerating and shit everything that is most unlike us. And I know black people, we like to say we goddamn some niggas say we aboriginal to goddamn North Pole, and motherfuckers say it ain't nothing wrong with the, you know, with the you know, motherfucking polar bear. Motherfucker venerate the goddamn polar bear and all this goddamn shit. But you know, we are tropical people, you know. We're tropical people. We are the seasons. We got to be right. We got to be right and exact with how we move in our frequency. We're tropical people. We're children of the sun, you know. And though we have, yes, we have done, you know, what is it, research, and we have adventures and explorers and shit that went all over the world, and, you know, and have brought civilization all over the world. But you know, we have to think just like European people when they go into into areas where it's hot, and then we go into areas where it's cold. It do us the same way that damn sun do they ass. We just got to know that. You know, we got to know that. So when we venerate northern, dead and dead dead culture. You know, you talking about the dead of winter. You talking about a lot of demonic energy and shit that's involved in that they say for themselves. You know, I didn't been in the cold in Detroit. That shit is brutal. You know, that shit is brutal. And motherfuckers most definitely ain't gonna be thinking about no knowledge. You know what I'm saying? Motherfucker talking about caveman created some knowledge. Motherfucker, when you out there in the cold, motherfucker ain't thinking about nothing but when the motherfucking bus gonna show up and get your ass in some heat. That's it. You know, motherfucker ain't thinking me shit. You know, The first 2 damn hours of the day, you trying to thaw out. Shit, you ain't trying to do no goddamn work. Motherfucker in there trying to warm up. Nigga sitting up in the class with his earmuffs still on. You know what I'm saying? Trying to warm up. And so, because we love life, we celebrate and we even take a motherfucker, culture and infuse some life into it, some energy and celebration in celebrating and shit. You know what I'm saying? We'll do that. But at the end of the day, we got to quit propping up other people's shit and create our own. You know what I'm saying? And not prop up, but infuse all our energy in our own. And we could do it however we want to do it. Because all people celebrate and have holidays. That's true. But we can't venerate the gods and the heroes and the mythology of those who have decimated our ancestors and humiliated and dehumanized our ancestors like that. We can't venerate their culture and uphold their culture like that. No, we can't do that. We have to do it for our own culture and uplift and carry and let our children carry down our legacies, just like they babies didn't carry down their legacies. You see, and we could do that, and we should do that. And another thing about that, when we talk about these holidays, it's just heavy with economy. You know what I'm saying? This is drastic when we speak about this. This is drastic about, when we speak about this, because these are the motherfuckers, everything that's online, it lead damn near back to a Cro-Magnon Neanderthal. You see what I'm saying? They wait for this season because a majority of goddamn businesses, they make and break in this period right here. If they don't break in this period, they done for, motherfucker. After Christmas, you will see a whole lot of going out of goddamn business signs and shit. If they don't have a good season, in what they call the winter season or the Christmas season, they ass is going out of business. And so, people making breaks. So, they're expecting trillions of dollars and shit. Then and I think Thanksgiving is damn near up there with Christmas now. And how much money they spend on Thanksgiving. Then you got New Year and so on and so. All of these is pagan goddamn holidays. You see, a lot of people, when they get into Thanksgiving, they get to talking, that ain't got shit to do with no pilgrim. I understand a lot of people believe, but the symbolisms is far more ancient than the goddamn pilgrim. You see, that's some Roman goddamn, some more Saturnalia, Roman, Greco-Roman worship. Okay, that's what it is. And so all these goddamn holidays got you venerating these, primarily the Roman and the Greek, but primarily the Roman, the Lupercalia, Valentine's Day. We love our wives, we love our people and shit, and we should be able to have these type of holidays. But then when you get up under there and you see what it truly is, you got to respect that. You know what I'm saying? You got to separate the love of your wife and your loved ones. You got to separate that love from the goddamn pagan myths that they have established. And if a motherfucker don't want to do that, that's okay. That's okay. That don't mean you don't want to venerate your wife or your loved ones. You want to separate that, so you can really, and bring your own culture into it, and let our symbols, which are more divine and more righteous symbols, let them be the icons of the damn holiday. Not no little trolls and no little goddamn, no fat white man coming down no chimney, and you ain't even got no goddamn chimney, and you ain't never seen a white man, if he knock on your motherfucking door, he say, Is Leroy Green in this motherfucker? Anytime a white man knock on your door, nigga, you know, is Leroy Green in there? No, you know, we got a warrant to come in. We got a warrant to come in. That's the only motherfucker that ever came to your door. You understand what I'm saying? So you got to quit fantasizing about shit that just ain't real. And we love myths. Ain't nothing wrong with myths. But they got to be our myths. You see what I'm saying? That empower us and define who we are. Nothing wrong with that at all. And that's the way it should be. When you go all around the world, that's the way it is for people all around the world. So let's think about this now. Let's think about Greiler. Let's think about Frau Percher. Think about Krampus and all the rest of these motherfuckers that they still venerate. And the crazy thing is about Krampus, I used to make a joke because I thought, honestly, you know, I knew they were still having Krampus night over there in Switzerland. You know, I believe it's December the 5th. It's the day before St. Nicholas Day. And I'll be goddamn doing the research. They got Krampus night right here in the United States, all over this motherfucker. It didn't caught fire now. It didn't caught fire. You know the United States gonna turn up. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna take it way further than how they got it over there. And they didn't already done that. They got Krampus night all over the United States now. See, you know, certain people have Krampus night party. It's just like Halloween in December. That's all it is. It's Halloween in December. They got motherfuckers in. So yeah, this is what they do. They go back to their pagan ways. So here it is. You know, you supposed to be celebrating the birth of Jesus Christ. And motherfuckers in Krampus night is competing with Christmas. Man, Krampus night is competing with Christmas. It's gonna be one of the biggest holidays in goddamn December now. You see, it's gonna be, yeah. It's gonna, you say you got it right there? Yeah, you say here for, yeah. Yeah, yeah, y'all got it. I seen it was y'all had Krampus night in Indiana. Yeah, I seen that because I was actually looking it up. And I was looking at what cities was practicing Krampus night. And I seen and shit. Now it's all over the country. It's all over the motherfucking country. December, well, it just went past. It just passed by. And so, you know, I had to look and see. You know, but the way it was last year, it was really strong. So I know it didn't got stronger this year. So yeah, they don't give up their goddamn pagan ways. You know, they don't give up their pagan ways. So, you know, but here we go, family. We got one more before the night is over with. I want you to join with me as we what we're gonna be talking. Oh yeah, we're gonna get on this nigga what they call it, a Christmas scare. Yeah, that's what it is. A Christmas scare. You supposed to be thinking about Jesus Christ, and you niggas is y'all motherfuckers is trick-or-treating in goddamn December. All right, get black with me. This is General Cyrus and said he saying, hey, arm yourself with knowledge, bang on that wig. If you're on here right now, I want you to goddamn subscribe. Don't you get off of here without subscribing. If you're on here, hit that like button right now. Don't you get off of here without goddamn hitting that like button. Like it because you love it. Like it because you love it. And then go over on the other page. If you're on General SETI, go on over to Cyrus SETI and subscribe. If you're on Cyrus YouTube page, go on over there. Generals is going to split in a minute, meaning that, you know, I'm just getting General SETI flowing right now, getting some energy, and then the platforms are going to diverge, and they're going to be uniquely different. And they're going to be uniquely different. So y'all just get ready, and because it's going to be one hell of a ride for 2025. All right, family. and hit some of them links out there in the chat for the general support, because we doing a hell of a job. We talking about shit that nobody even talking about. You see? All right. Arm yourself with knowledge. Bang on that wicked ass beast daily. Liberation through African education and confrontation. Black power.